Steve Kerr looked directly at a group of Warriors fans, smiled, and delivered the 7 words that sent the entire NBA offseason into chaos. "Oh, we got him." Put that on Twitter. The player those fans were asking about was LeBron James. The coach speaking was the man who had spent years battling him in the NBA Finals and then coaching him to Olympic gold. And for a few hours, one joke at a Las Vegas traffic light made it sound as if the impossible had already happened. LeBron James and Stephen Curry on the same team, wearing Golden State colors, chasing one final championship together. Then LeBron finally responded to the noise. He acknowledged the Warriors' chants, named the team's fans were shouting at him, and smiled while telling everyone they would have to wait. But the answer that followed was not the one Golden State wanted. Because when LeBron made his real decision, he did not choose the Warriors. He chose Philadelphia. That twist transforms Kerr's viral comment from a possible leak into something much more revealing. A perfect snapshot of how badly Golden State wanted one final superstar move, how much power LeBron still held over the basketball world at 41 years old, and why the Warriors' dream was always more complicated than the internet wanted to admit. The moment began in Las Vegas during NBA Summer League. Kerr was sitting in his car at a stoplight when nearby fans recognized him. One of them called out that Golden State needed to get LeBron. Kerr asked him to repeat it, then answered with the now famous line. There was no formal announcement, no press conference, no carefully written statement from the organization. Kerr was smiling, the fans were laughing, and the instruction to put it on Twitter made the joke obvious. But context can turn even an obvious joke into NBA breaking news. LeBron had already told the Los Angeles Lakers that he would not return for the 2026-27 season. For the first time in years, the league's all-time leading scorer was genuinely available. The pitches had started. The speculation was spreading. Every contender could imagine what one final season with LeBron might mean, and Golden State was not hiding its interest. Stephen Curry spoke publicly about the possibility of playing with LeBron. He pointed toward the Warriors, winning culture, the Bay Area, and even golf as part of the appeal. Draymond Green acknowledged that he had made his own recruiting pitch after spending time with LeBron during the offseason. Kerr had coached LeBron, Curry, and Green together with Team USA and had seen the chemistry up close. So when Kerr joked that Golden State already had him, fans were not reacting to 7 random words. They were reacting to weeks of Real recruiting energy. That is why the clip spread so quickly. The Warriors had represented LeBron's most spectacular option. Cleveland offered emotion. Miami offered history. Philadelphia offered a loaded roster and an Eastern Conference path. But Golden State offered the fantasy basketball fans had discussed for more than a decade. LeBron and Curry had defined an era from opposite sides. They met in 4 consecutive NBA Finals from 2015 through 2018. Curry's Warriors built a dynasty. LeBron delivered Cleveland's first championship after overcoming a 3-1 deficit against Golden State in 2016. Their rivalry shaped how an entire generation understood winning, spacing, superstar power, and legacy. The idea that they could finish their careers together felt almost unreal. On the court, the appeal was easy to understand. Curry creates gravity from areas where most players are not even considered a threat. Defenders follow him 30 feet from the basket. LeBron has spent his career punishing defenses that are forced to choose between protecting the rim and staying attached to shooters. Put those 2 skills together, and every possession becomes a problem. If a defense traps Curry, LeBron receives the ball with a 4-on-3 advantage. If it switches, LeBron attacks the mismatch. If the weak side defender helps, Curry relocates. If teams stay home on the perimeter, LeBron reaches the paint. Kerr's motion offense could have given LeBron a different role from the one he carried for most of his career. Instead of creating everything from a stationary pick and roll, he could operate as a screener, cutter, passer, post threat, and transition engine, while Curry's movement distorted the defense around him. The basketball imagination was powerful. The reality was less perfect. Golden State entered the offseason with age, financial pressure, and major health questions. Jimmy Butler was recovering from a torn ACL. Curry remained elite, but the Warriors could not assume that a roster built Around several older stars would survive the Western Conference without interruptions. The conference was deep, fast, and physically demanding. One injury could change an entire playoff series. That was the first detail the viral conversation often ignored. The second was Philadelphia. While fans were imagining LeBron in a Warriors jersey, the 76ers had quietly assembled one of the most aggressive star collections in the league. Philadelphia already had Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. Then it acquired Jaylen Brown from Boston in a blockbuster trade. VJ Edgecombe gave the lineup youth and athleticism. Suddenly, the Sixers could present LeBron with shooting, downhill speed, wing defense, star power, and a path through the East. It was not a sentimental pitch. It was a basketball pitch. LeBron was not choosing where to begin a new long-term project. At 41, he was choosing what might be the final team of his career. The decision had to account for his body, his family, his role, his championship, chances, and the story he wanted the final chapter to tell. That is why his public response to the rumors was so controlled. At Fanatics Fest in New York, fans shouted possible destinations while LeBron appeared on stage. He acknowledged hearing Warriors, Philly, and Miami. Someone even yelled for him to join the Yankees. LeBron laughed and answered, "We'll see what happens." It was not a confirmation of Golden State. It was not a rejection. It was LeBron doing what he has done for more than 2 decades, allowing the moment to create attention without surrendering the decision before. He was ready. That response mattered because it kept Kerr's joke alive. Had LeBron immediately said the Warriors were not being considered, the clip would have disappeared. Instead, he allowed every fan base to believe it still had a chance. Warriors supporters interpreted his mention of Golden State as evidence. Philadelphia fans focused on the word Philly. Miami supporters remembered his championship history there. Cleveland fans believed home could still win. One sentence gave everyone something. But there is a difference between acknowledging a rumor and answering it. LeBron's real response arrived on July 24th. He announced that he was joining the Philadelphia 76ers for his 24th NBA season. The agreement was reported as a 2-year, $8 million deal, an extraordinary sacrifice compared with the salary he had earned in Los Angeles. The financial structure made the basketball priority impossible to miss. LeBron was not chasing the largest contract available. He was choosing the situation he believed gave him the right combination of opportunity and meaning. That decision ended the Warriors' dream in one instant. Kerr's "We got him" line had dominated timelines. Curry had made the pitch. Green had joined the recruiting effort. The basketball world had imagined the most famous partnership that never happened. Then Philadelphia won. The question is why? The simplest answer is roster construction. The Sixers could place LeBron beside Maxey, Brown, Embiid, and Edgecombe. He would not need to carry the offense for 40 minutes. Maxey could push the pace. Brown could defend elite wings and attack closeouts. Embiid could command the interior when healthy. Edgecombe could supply younger legs around an aging superstar. LeBron's greatest value at this stage is not just scoring. It is control. He understands how to identify a defense's weakest point, how to slow a game when the opponent gains momentum, and how to create the exact shot a team needs late in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia had talent. LeBron offered organization. The Eastern Conference also mattered. Golden State would have needed to survive a brutal Western path before even reaching the finals. Philadelphia could reasonably believe its new roster had a clearer opportunity to reach the championship round. That does not guarantee success. Embiid's availability remains a major variable. New stars still have to share the ball and establish roles. A famous starting lineup can fail if health and chemistry do not cooperate. But the choice made strategic sense. And this is where Kerr's joke becomes more interesting after the decision than it was before it. The comment was never evidence that Golden State had signed LeBron. Reporters said no deal had been completed, and Warriors connected voices treated the moment as Kerr trolling the fans. Yet the joke captured a real desperation inside the organization's timeline. Curry is still capable of championship-level brilliance, but every season now carries more urgency. The Warriors cannot simply wait 3 years for a young core to develop. Their moves are measured against the remaining seasons of one of the greatest players in NBA history. LeBron represented the ultimate shortcut. He would have provided star power, playmaking, size, and the most dramatic possible final chapter for the Curry era. Missing on him does not mean Golden State failed to make an effort. It means the Warriors must return to the harder question. How do they maximize Curry without relying on a fantasy pairing? That question becomes even more serious with Butler working back from a major knee injury. Golden State needs dependable creation, size, and depth. It needs to protect Curry's workload. It needs enough defense to survive the West and enough offense to avoid asking Curry to rescue every difficult possession. The LeBron pursuit temporarily allowed everyone to imagine one move solving all of those problems. Philadelphia's decision exposed why that was unlikely. The Sixers could offer LeBron a new chapter rather than asking him to save an old one. That is the hidden contrast behind the entire story. Golden State wanted LeBron to extend the Curry dynasty. Philadelphia wanted LeBron to complete a new contender. One pitch was built around the greatest partnership fans had never seen. The other was built around a roster already transformed by the Jaylen Brown trade. LeBron chose the new construction. There is also a legacy dimension that cannot be ignored. If LeBron had joined Golden State, every result would have been measured against the years he spent fighting Curry. A championship would create one of the most iconic images in league history, but critics would immediately debate whether joining another dynasty damaged the final chapter of his career. Philadelphia offers a different challenge. The 76ers have not won a championship since 1983. They have not reached the conference finals in decades. LeBron is joining talent, but he is not joining a franchise that has recently solved the postseason. If he helps Philadelphia break through, the accomplishment adds something new to his resume rather than revisiting a rivalry he already defined. That may be why the final answer felt both surprising and logical. Kerr's joke promised the loudest possible outcome. LeBron chose the outcome with the clearest new mission. The NBA media reaction now has two stories to debate. The first is how Philadelphia will fit so many high-usage players together. The second is what Golden State does after losing the biggest target connected to its offseason. For the Sixers, the pressure begins immediately. A roster featuring LeBron, Embiid, Maxey, Brown, and Edgecombe will not be judged on regular season excitement. It will be judged on health, playoff execution, and whether this group reaches the finals. For the Warriors, the missed opportunity forces honesty. Curry cannot be expected to defeat younger, deeper teams alone. Kerr and the front office must decide whether another major move is possible or whether the roster's best chance is to improve around the edges while Butler recovers. And for LeBron, the decision proves that he can still control the entire league without playing a single game. A joke from Steve Kerr became international NBA news because LeBron's future remained powerful, enough to reshape contenders. A few words from Curry became a recruitment pitch. A casual comment from LeBron at Fanatics Fest became a clue. Every appearance was treated like part of a mystery, because the answer affected the championship picture. That level of influence is rare at any age. At 41, it is almost impossible. So did LeBron respond to Steve Kerr's Warriors claim? Yes, but not with the direct confrontation the viral title suggested. He acknowledged the Warriors' noise, kept the possibility alive, and then answered in the only way that mattered. He signed with Philadelphia. Kerr did not accidentally reveal a secret deal. He perfectly trolled a fan base that wanted to believe. LeBron did not publicly embarrass the Warriors. He simply chose a different path. The dream of LeBron and Curry wearing the same NBA uniform is now likely gone. What remains is the reason that dream became so powerful in the first place. Two era-defining rivals reached the final stages of their careers, and for one unforgettable week, the basketball world believed they might finish together. Now the focus moves to Philadelphia. Can LeBron organize one last championship run around Embiid, Maxey, and Jaylen Brown? Can the Sixers remain healthy when the postseason pressure arrives? And can Golden State find another move capable of giving Curry a realistic final title opportunity? Steve Kerr told the fans to put his joke on Twitter. They did. LeBron gave the NBA the real answer a little more than a week later. So which choice would you have made? One final historic partnership with Stephen Curry, or a new championship challenge with the Philadelphia 76ers? And did Steve Kerr troll the basketball world? Perfectly. Or did his joke reveal just how badly Golden State needed LeBron?